Hello and welcome back to the struggle bus. I'll be your driver today, Bo. My partner is at work, so he's not here. I'm trying to catch us back up to where we're supposed to be posting. This video is transactions from the 1st to the 7th of March. Struggle's real. We're working through this. I was gonna post this video yesterday because we just got back at 11 o'clock at night on the 10th, and the 11th I was like, we were both kind of recovering, but my cat, in all his wisdom and glory and wonderfulness, decided he was gonna vomit all over my budget book. So I had to redo this page, my monthly budget, my bi-weekly budget. I had to redo all of it because it was covered in the blessings of my cat. So we're gonna get into this now, and it's gonna be okay. Hopefully I can catch us up in the next few days to where we're back on schedule. So in case you didn't know, we were on a cruise of the Caribbean. It was very exciting. It was for our very good friend's birthday and wedding. She got married on her birthday. It was beautiful. It was wonderful. The cruise was fantastic. I am, however, still kind of recovering from it because, you know, stuff happens. Okay, so let's get right into it. Oh, excuse me, I burped it. Okay, so we're gonna start with the first. I'm gonna bring in a little close. Sorry if I move a little bit, but I find it easier to just bring the notebook up rather than zoom in because this is like the camera's on a tripod and everything. I messed it up. So let's get into it. So on the first, I paid $20 of my partner's student loan payment, and then I got half of my paycheck, which is $553. So I split my paycheck. If you didn't know, I split my paycheck in half to align with my partner's paychecks because he gets paid every other Friday. I get paid every other Thursday on the opposite weeks. So to me, to make it a little easier, I just move over a day and split it in half so that things line up on the same days. So yes, I got $553, and then he paid the rent, which was $12.25. And you know what? Let's just bring the cheat sheet on up with everything. Can y'all see that? Can y'all see that? Okay. Not really, right? That was a terrible idea. Okay. We're just gonna shh. In any case, no, we'll talk through it. Okay, so inflow is green, investments dark blue, which we're not investing right now because he has a bunch of debt. His spending is light blue, his saving is purple, my spending is pink, my saving is black, and saving spent is red, or highlighted in yellow. And I highlighted all of these days because these are the days that I was on the cruise, so I knew I'd be spending out of savings. Because I did not plan on paying for the cruise in its oh my goodness, paying for the cruise in its entirety was not my plan. Our original plan was for me to pay half and my partner to pay half. However, he had some short paychecks and crises, and so I paid for everything, and came out of savings, and I'm not happy about it, but what was I gonna do? Just not go on the cruise? Like, come on now. Okay, so as of the first, I paid $20 on his student loan, got my pay, half of my pay, $553. He paid for rent, was $12.25. We went out to eat. I think it was us and all three kids got a little something at Costco for snacky snacks. And then on the second was when we left. That was when we left for the cruise. So we weren't actually there yet. We flew out to Miami And the first night that we got there was the rehearsal dinner for the wedding. So we were at a hotel. We got a ride to the airport, which was $57 from Uber, I believe it was. When my partner got a t-shirt from something to do with his job. He paid kid bills, which is his contribution to their health insurance. And he got a gift of $26 and more kid bills for $120. And this was actually for last month's. So he still has to pay another $120 this month, which is coming up soon. And then YouTube came out for $26 cash back. This is my Costco cash back. I pay for the executive membership, and also I have the Costco credit card, so I get a decent amount of cash back. It does pay for itself essentially, but yeah, I use that to buy groceries for all of us because the kids were getting babysat at our apartment during my partner's custody time during the week that we were gone. So they were still at the apartment, so there still had to be groceries in the house for them and his sister and his friend who were watching the kids for them to eat. So we did buy groceries, which is, it was a decent amount. Okay. And then we're really coming out of savings, y'all. So dining out for $50 because we were at a hotel, Wi-Fi, we ended up having to pay for that because I don't know if you knew, but on cruises, you don't get Wi-Fi for free and your phone doesn't have service when you're out on the ocean. So that didn't, in order for my partner to talk to his kids and handle any kind of emergencies back home, anything like that, we had to pay for Wi-Fi. And I didn't realize that at first. And y'all, I'm going to have to do a whole video on the full cost of this cruise because y'all, it's so expensive. Okay. And then the hotel was $249. I bought both of us clothes, both me and my partner clothes for the cruise. That was $242. Had to pay for a checked bag. That was $35. Because it's her birthday and a wedding. I'd originally when I first agreed to go on this cruise, I just thought it was her birthday. I thought it was going to be a birthday cruise. And then she decided to make it her wedding. So, luggage had to be figured out because bringing a suit and evening gowns, we can't just have a carry-on. Can't just have a carry-on each and just live in shorts and swimsuits and stuff. That's not a thing. So I had to pay for baggage. So that was $35. Did some minor shopping. I'm pretty sure this $44 was sunscreen and travel size toiletries and some other things. I'm not sure exactly what it was. And then we got a ride. This was another Uber. I believe this was actually from the airport to the hotel for $11. And then we're going to go over to the 4th. So this was the last payment for B&D, which is a collections account that my partner has. So that was $16, and that's the final payment for that. So you're not going to see that anymore. On the 6th, there was some more minor shopping. I can't remember what we got. Oh, we got Tums because my partner's stomach was upset. Internet did not come out as of the end of this period, so that's okay. And then how I decided that I was going to pay for all these cruise expenses was I took it out of my buffer. So once I got all the numbers together of how much everything was going to be, for this time period, this all adds up to $871. Netflix came out for $14. I sent $432 to my partner's student loan, and we actually had to also get phone service for my partner, because when we're oh my goodness, how do I say this? So this Wi-Fi that I paid $149 for, $149, y'all. I paid $149 for this Wi-Fi. It did not make it so that I could, or so that my partner could make phone calls. We normally have Wi-Fi calling and texting, but on this Wi-Fi plan through the hotel, that is not allowed. That's not an option. So when we were on land or on port in the Caribbean, I paid $27 so that my partner could call the school and call his kid's school, which he also works at, and call his sister and call the kid's aunt, and like make all these phone calls that he needed to make, because Wi-Fi didn't cover Wi-Fi calling. How does that even work? I was so mad about that. $149 for a week of Wi-Fi, and he couldn't make phone calls. Oh, I was a little heated, if you can't tell. I was just a little heated. I was a little warm under the collar, a little hot under the collar. Not pleased about that. So that is a significant amount of expenses that I was not planning on making. But let's see what this means for the budget. Okay, so the entire budget covers February 23rd to March 7th. And we're just going to go right into it. There are a few things that, things still have to be figured out. So let's go. Okay. So his final paycheck amount was $1,828. My paycheck amount was $1,107. That is essentially two halves of two paychecks. And then other income was a total of $284. From savings, I took $3,128. And then there was $398 of rollover. So that brings our inflow to a total of $6,745. Now, that is significantly more than was budgeted for, because budgeting's hard, y'all. I don't know what to tell you. Going on vacations is expensive, and these like little hidden expenses that you don't think about, that I didn't think about, let's say. It's just, y'all, I'm struggling. Okay. So let's just skip investments, because we're not investing right now. He has too much debt. But his spending, let's get into it. So rent was $1,225. This is actually what we expect. I'm going to start from the next budget. So the budget that starts on March 8th, which I have not written yet. I'm going to do it directly after this, and I'll probably post it tomorrow. So this $1,225, that's actually how much it's budgeted for. If I was going to take it out of the bare bones budget, we did half, split it in half, but I'm going to change how that is done from now on. So $1,225, and then kid bills is $223, which is more than budgeted for. But again, this $120 was supposed to be paid last month. But there are some legalities and technicalities, and we're not going to get into it. B&D collections, that was $16 as budgeted. And then these things did not come out. So internet did not come out. That was supposed to come out, I think, on the 6th or something like that. S&M collections was supposed to come out on the 7th, I believe. Heating bill, I was budgeting half. And the electric bill, I was budgeting half. So all of these add up to $478, which is going to be the rollover for next paycheck. I honestly think next time I'm going to write the things that I'm planning to roll over. I'm just going to like put the numbers on this side of the line, and then add them up down here for the rollover for the budget as well as the final, just so that like you know that we really aren't planning on only paying half the rent, if that makes sense. That we're just setting it aside and we're rolling it over. So that's what that is. So that brings his total spending to $1,957, which is more than budgeted for. But again, I'm going to start adjusting this so that it looks like what it should actually be, if that makes sense. So $1,957 leaves us with $4,788. And then we get to his savings. So how I got this number right down here, this $295, this is how much he has left after these things that came out and these things that didn't come out that are getting rolled over. So, and if I didn't clarify this before, you might remember his stuff is in his account, my stuff is in my account. So that is why I do these separately, so that I know how much is actually left for each person. So he has $295 to save, and we are going to just go down the line because making decisions is hard. And I get that. It's hard for me anyway. But I'm going to go down the line of timing and priorities. So this is, for us, this is week 2. And yes, I know we're already way past the 7th, but you know, what was I going to do? Just skip a video? No, absolutely not. Absolutely not. So for week 2, we need to save $295. So this is my little cheat sheet that I made for savings and debt tracking. He did not save anything that first week, which, you know, is not great, but you know, got to do what you got to do. But out of that $295, we're gonna bring up the calendar here and just boop 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 put $295. And then we're going to go with the monthly goal for summer winter camp. So that is $163. So $295 minus $163 is $132. So we're going to say $132. And then ooh, that's right. These are the same category. Okay, so we're gonna skip the back to school because that's not coming up yet. And then kids, clothes, and furniture, we're gonna get that one. So kids, clothes, and furniture is 86. So 163 plus 86, 249. So 249 is going to go to the kids' saving. So, because there wasn't enough room for everything. So like this is multiple kids here is these 3. So kids, clothes, furniture, back to school, and summer winter camp are all under kids' savings. That makes sense. So 163 and 86 is 249, and that's that. So then we have personal loan. So what's left after 295? 95 minus 249? $46. So $46 is going to be saved for the personal loan that has to be paid back in November. Okay, so let's make the math again. Let's make it make it make sense. Okay, so 163 plus 86 plus 46 equals 295. So he has saved $295. And that's that. So now we go over to my spending. So my spending monthly bills that came out, again, that was Netflix and YouTube Premium Family, to be specific, Premium Family. That was $40. I sent $452 to his debt, which is the primary focus is his student loan with the highest interest. So that happened. We spent $50 on dining out. That was not in the vacation money. So I colored all the vacation expenses in red because that's all coming from savings. So that's not coming from this pink category. That's coming from the red category, which is savings spent. Excuse me. So $50 dining out, not vacation. Groceries was $266, which is more than budgeted, but the kids needed food, and yeah, you gotta do what you gotta do. Transportation got $60 as expected. Health got $120 as expected. Household shopping got $60 as expected. Birthdays got $20 as expected. Clothing got $40 as expected. Shoes got $40 as expected. Pet food got $40 as expected. And personal got $20 as expected. So that was a subtotal of $1,208 for my spending. Which of course is higher than I budgeted for, but that is mostly because I sent significantly more to his student loan. That leaves us with $3,285. So now we get to my savings, which my savings is also not filled out. And that is because I need to pull a Christmas card before I figure out the rest of these numbers. So we are going to pivot to Christmas cards, which is really just a little card savings challenge that I'm using for Christmas. So we are going to pull one card, and wait, I did not pull a 10 yet. So that means that these cards have already been pulled, right? Because nine of clubs, yeah, 9 of clubs has already been pulled. So we're going to shuffle very badly. Shuffle very badly because I am not good at shuffling and I haven't played actual cards in a long time. Okay, so we're going to pull a card, and then whatever card matches on here, that's how much we spend, how much we save for Christmas. So how much I save for Christmas. So, pulled a card. 3 of hearts. 3 of hearts. Okay. I can live with that. And we're going to use, I don't know. What color should I use? Green? Green. We're going to go with green. So 3 of hearts. And we are on track here. I am not going to pull another card because it's unnecessary, and I want to send some more to my emergency fund, because I know for a fact that this next paycheck, I am gonna have to pay $200 for my partner to go to the emergency room. Well, he already went to the emergency room, but we got the bill because it was not covered by insurance. So, I gotta pay that. I'm not excited about it, y'all. I'm not excited. I am, how we say, displeased. Okay. So, that means when we go back to this little cheat sheet here, this is 14 plus 3, because the 3 of, oh God, did I color in the, y'all, why didn't you tell me? Why didn't you tell me I colored the wrong one? It's the 3 of hearts, not the 2 of hearts. Good grief. You know what? I'm going to cheat because I can't uncolor this, y'all. I can't uncolor it. So we're going to put the 3 of hearts back in the deck. We are going to find the 2 of hearts, we're going to cheat a little bit because I can't uncolor, y'all. I can't uncolor. Okay, so 2 of hearts, I guess, is selected. And then let's pull another card, I guess. Good grief. Good grief. Okay. Let's pull one more card and let's be real this time. Okay. Y'all gotta warn me next time when I color in the wrong number. I swear to God. I swear. Okay. 4 of hearts. Well, that's weird. Okay. We'll allow it. We will allow it. Okay. So 4 of hearts. 4 of hearts, y'all. 4 of hearts. Okay. Heart. 4. Good grief. Good gravy. Good golly, Miss Molly. Okay. So, now that I have like kind of cheated, okay, we have 4 plus 2, so we have 6. We're adding 6 to Christmas. Okay, so 14 plus 6 is 20. So the final number for Christmas is 20. And then we're gonna go with 89 for insurance. And then, oh my goodness. Good grief. Y'all, I keep messing up. I keep messing up. So this is 6 for Christmas. Christmas is 6. Oh my goodness gracious. But that is 20. But then emergency fund is going to get the rest. So the total here for this week is 135 because 149 is the total. 135 accounts for the 14 that I already put in Christmas. So good grief, y'all. I'm struggling. I did say I'm driving the struggle bus today. Okay, so 135 minus 89 for insurance, minus 6 for Christmas, minus 14 for emergency fund because that is what I had previously budgeted for emergency fund. It's 26. So this is 14 plus 26. So 40. Good grief. Okay, so this is going to be 40. Now, let's make sure the math actually works because I'm struggling today. Okay. So 89 plus 20 plus 40 is 149. Okay, 149 is how much it should be for the whole paycheck. We are good to go. Numbers are mathin'. Math is mathin'. Okay, so that is me saving a total of $149. Good grief. $149 for the paycheck. Leaves us with $3,136, and that is how much savings was spent. So, renter's insurance was $276, car insurance was $1,989, and vacation spending was $871 from savings. The math added up. Y'all, the struggle's real. The struggle's real. Okay, but it all works out. It all works out. And let me tell you, this paycheck budgeting, it to me is magical. And yes, I don't pay that much. I don't always, color within the lines as far as budgeting process goes, because honestly, I have so much chaos in my life. You just don't know. You have no idea. The struggle is real. But that's it for this paycheck. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, if you think I messed up the math, which actually is possible, even though I like double, triple checked, and you saw the mess ups, y'all. But if I messed anything up, or you want to know what the cruise was like, let a sister know. I'll let you know. As I said, once all the final numbers for the cruise are complete, probably at the end of this month, I'm going to be making another video with the total cost of the cruise. Y'all, it's disgusting. It was so much money. I'm never doing this again. I'm never going on another cruise. It was such a headache. It was so much more expensive than I expected. I don't like it. I had fun, but I'm not doing that again. Not doing it again. Absolutely not. I guess I'll just say that I love you. I appreciate you. Let me know how your budget went. I know this is late, but I also know I'm not the only one who does their budget closeouts late. I see you, and I am proud of you, even if you post late, even if you write this stuff down late, even if you hate closeouts. Y'all, it's okay. We're gonna make the math. We're gonna make this work for our lives, and we're going to tame the chaos. Love you, appreciate you. Never forget that you deserve financial stability, and I hope you have a great day on purpose. Bye.